E.
PC.
Or
Not
to
E.
PC.
That
Is the question.
make
A good first impression. Don't
say
fuck
or
shit.
don't
Read
sexist
lines
about
breast
and
buttocks.
don't
Versify
cheap
laughs.
be
Careful.
who
You
insult.
Tories
Accepted.
don't
Evangelize
religion
and
politics.
are
Not
entertainment.
Methodist
Or
Jewish
lesbian
or
communist.
migrant
Or
criminal.
it's
No
one
else's
business.
don't
Analyze.
or
Commercialize.
don't
Preach.
in
Act.
don't
Do.
life.
Lie.
Or we'll take away your poetic license.
So you might be wondering why we're calling Incredible Fake Twins. We'll tell you that later on. We believe we don't look anything alike, and it comes from the fact that we have completely different set of parents. Both
Separated
parents
before conception.
separated before conception, yet our friends tapped us individually on the shoulders and says to me, "Hello Andrew, how's your book doing?" And I'm going, "Which book?"
This one, this one.
This book. This first one.
Which one?
And people have gone out in the street to Andrew and go, Lee, what are you doing? So we thought it was quite an apt title to be called Incredible Fake Twins. Going back to this place that we went to, they were real stuck in the mud, pain in the arse people, and it was, you will be told you're not allowed to do anything wrong. You can't say this, you can't say that. So for them I wrote this. It's called Keep It Clean. I hear what you say. Is that my mind, my thoughts, or my shoes? Is a hem too short or a blouse too tight? Are his trousers fitting in just the right places? No smut, no filth, no reference to policy. Challenging society, bland liberal behaviour patterns. I'll keep it so clean, it's totally non-obscene. Yet, what is left to be said? Oh, cojones to that, I'm going back to bed. Thank you.
I brought my eldest son with me to this event last month, and I said to him afterwards, "What was it like?" And he said, "Yeah," he said, "some of it was really good, and some of it was shit." And so I said, "Are you coming this month?" And he said, "I can't." So I wrote him, or at least I pulled a poem out of the book that I thought I'd read to him, because he's got a new car, and you get this strange, bizarre sensation when you grow up as an adult, and you suddenly find that your kids have got more expensive, shinier, bigger cars than you've got. And worse still, I had spent some time on the motorway the previous week, and it seemed like every car that was fucking me up was the same one. And he's bought it. So this is called Four Ring Circus. All the idiots are abroad today, and most of them drive Audis. Cut you up, skin you blind, and frighten you to death. You drive a lot, and what you see is impolite brutality. The fools who never learnt to drive, most of them have Audis.
We don't wish to offend anybody much. Has anybody got a dog? One. Two. Okay. I love dogs, but I hate Crufts. Have you ever watched Crufts on the TV? It is unbelievable. And I was sitting there watching with a pint of cider, trying to entertain myself and trying to make it look a bit better. But it wasn't. And this just came to mind. So I'll have to read it to you. It's called Crufts Etiquette. My dog barks at your dog. My dog's bigger than your dog. My dog's collar is brighter and glitzier than your dog's. My dog obeys my commands. Oi! Your dog just jumped my dog. That's not fair. That's not right. Your dog's a turd. Thank you. I think that sums up. Andrew.
one of the nice things about poetry is that you can get your own back on all sorts of people in just a few words. Or at least you can find an image and you can write about it, and you can plagiarize, you can characterize, you can take the mickey out of people. Well, this is something that happened to me last year, because I was skiing down a mountain and I was suddenly overtaken by a very, very strange sight, and I have to do the accent. So it's called skiing on Scotch. The one thing I never thought I'd see: a Scotsman in a kilt on skis. The wind is whistling where the sun don't shine. Don't his nether regions freeze? He may be wearing socks and boots, breath stoked with alcoholic antifreeze, but his kilt is twitching in the breeze, and he sports the coldest of blue knees. The clan laird gave you a belief: cool testicles breed boys. Unfortunately, scientific fact is that frozen balls breed none. So poor, brave Mr. Scotsman, the hard lesson you must learn is that Sassenachs wear ski pants because they want to reproduce.
On the topic of Celtic and strange behaviours in Scottish people, my mother was Irish, and she had a very strong Irish accent from the day she came to England at 17 till she made it to 83, which was only last year. And we decided we'd bring her into the modern world, and we gave her an iPhone and an iPad. Fatal. This is dedicated to my mum, and it's called Communication in this Modern World. Help, help, I hear you say, but you press the button. Not that one, this one. Don't right-click or delete a thing, simply press send. Well, press send when you finish writing what it is that you want to say. How do you remove a capital letter in the middle of a word? You put your finger on the screen and it'll highlight it for you. Then you add the letter and what? It's all gone. You've lost everything and you've got to start again. Hello, hello, how are you today? We have a wonderful deal in mobile phones. Who's your provider? God provides all for me. And is that a contract or pay as you go? It's pray as you go, methinks. And can you help me, as I've no idea how to use the phone? It's too quiet, it's too small, it's too difficult, and my fingers are too big for the buttons. Where have those buttons vanished? Oh, please help, I need help. I want to see me photographs and can't find the app. Is that short for appy or appless? Are you listening to me? The other person. Cleared.
This one's for my girlfriend's young son, and I still cannot actually spell his surname. Polish names sometimes difficult. This one is particularly difficult. I've made a reasonable attempt at it. I can just about pronounce it. It's called Two Jabs. Two Jabs Jędrkiewicz, a proper Polish slogger. World champion in the making, a welterweight of course. But really, Yannick Two Jabs is at the doctor's with the flu, waiting for a second dose of vaccine to come through. Until he's so much older, he won't box for any crown. Yannick Two Jabs Jędrkiewicz is a title held on loan. It makes him feel big and tough, the master of his fate. Not merely just a little boy in tears who has to wait for ages for a doctor wearing wool, not padded gloves, wishing that his parents would just fling in the towel so he won't have to do it. To give his naked arm for painful pinprick probing, rising levels of alarm. It's supposed to keep him healthy, to stop him getting sick. But Two Jabs Jędrkiewicz finds it much too rich. It's simplistic and he fears untrue. He knows he'll still get ill. And if the doctors are so clever, why can't they just give him a pill?